If you own a local business and still feel confused about how to use AI in your business and feeling like you're being left behind in AI, I made this video for you. Today, I'm gonna share with you my 3 pillars to leveraging AI, which is gonna help you build a solid foundation on how to install AI into your business. My name is Vin Nguyen, and I'm the co-founder of WorkSmart AI, an AI growth partner agency where we help local service-based business owners install custom AI solutions to help them grow. And the reason why I make these videos because I want to help business owners see the value of AI and not get left behind. Let's get started. The first pillar is using AI for productivity. And once you master this, you can save 10+ hours a week by using AI in your everyday work. Here, I'm gonna walk you through 3 examples of how you can use AI for productivity. Now, keep in mind, there's so many things that you can use AI for on a daily basis, depending on what your business is and what you do on a daily basis. But for this example, let me just highlight 3 examples where each one of them is gonna take a long time, hours to do, but we can use AI to do them in a few minutes. So let's walk through our first example together, which is using AI for research. I use this tool called Perplexity. It is an AI research tool. And in this case, let's do a research about competitors analysis. So let's pretend that I own a commercial cleaning business. I'm just gonna paste in the prompt here, and then we're gonna do research on competitors analysis on all the commercial cleaning companies in my market, which is San Antonio. So here's what I said. Strategic business analysts who specialize in market research. Your goal is to research the San Antonio, Texas market, or plug in whatever market you're from. And don't worry, I'm gonna share with you this prompt in my free Skool community so you don't have to pause this and write down every single word. Just follow along here for a second. For leading commercial cleaning companies. Now, instead of that, plug in whatever your business is. HVAC, electrical, roofing, any kind of professional services, whatever your business is, plug that in there and analyze their website for these 3 things: company strength, weakness, and unique selling proposition. Also, on a side note, if your business has pricing and that information is available in the public, especially their website, plug that in there and have AI do research for that. Just to give AI some context, I said I own a commercial cleaning company in the San Antonio, Texas market. Again, I don't. This is just an example for you to see. And I'm doing research on my competitors. The outcome is I want you to output this in a table for me with the following columns: name of the company, website, company strength, weakness, and unique selling proposition. And again, pricing if that's applicable in your industry. And I'm gonna turn on deep research mode and just hit search. Now, this is gonna take a while. It'll probably take anywhere between 5 and 7 minutes for this research to complete. So let's fast forward this until we get the result. All right, it looks like the research is done. So let's take a look. So here's the table that we asked for with the column that says name of the companies. These are the top players in my market as far as commercial cleaning companies, their website, what their company strengths are, their weaknesses, and then their unique selling proposition. So let's go through one as an example. This one's a family owned for 31+ years. They don't have contracts. They're local and their experience with government, medical, industrial, and facilities. Direct hiring, no subcontracting. The weakness is small team, less than 10 employees. Limited website info, may lack resources for a larger franchise. And their USP is we're smaller, local, and family owned. So you're not just another contract to us. Focus on earning business monthly with managed cleaning inspections rather than binding contracts. Here's all the big players in my market, and here's some key market insights. So here's the market leaders by experience. Serve, wow, 63 years in our market. And then the rest are 40, 31+ years. Competitive differentiate strategies in our market is no contract models, and then tech and systems. They also do a specialty focus, value base. Now, for those of you who don't own commercial cleaning companies and don't really care about the rest of this, we'll move on. But let me share this with you because this is important. At the bottom here, do you see this 85 sources? That's what AI did for us in that 5 to 7 minutes time frame when it was doing research in the background. It went online and looked at 85 different sources to be able to put this report together for us. And that right there is how I use AI for research. Now imagine if you were to do this manually, how long would this take you? All right, to finish this example off, I'm gonna export this into a PDF because we are gonna use that later as we build on this example. Here's what the PDF looks like, along with all of the sources that was used in this report. 7-page report in less than 7 minutes. Example number 2, which is using AI to help you with reading and writing. Now, if your business and day-to-day operations involves a lot of reading and writing, this alone right here will save you a couple of hours each day, let alone each week. So let me show you how that works. All right, so I'm gonna use ChatGPT for this. And in this, I'm just gonna upload, say, a very big PDF that I want AI to read for me and write me a summary. And all I have to do is just read the summary. And in this case, I'm gonna use Nike's 2024 annual investor report. And my prompt was very simple. I said, summarize all the main points for me in this PDF. All right, AI is actually already done reading that entire PDF, 106 pages, and it's writing a summary right now. Here, let me show you what that PDF looks like. So this is the PDF that I just uploaded to ChatGPT for me to summarize. And as you can see here, it's 106 pages long. There's a lot of information in this report, and it's almost done. Let's just skip forward until this is done. All right, it looks like it's done, and that took about 2 minutes. So let's take a look at what the output is. Here's a clean executive level summary of the main points from Nike Inc. fiscal year 2024 Form 10K Investor Annual Report, referencing the PDF that we just uploaded. Here's their business overview, their brand portfolio, their geographic mix, their go-to-market strategy. And again, I'm not gonna read everything on here because that's besides the point, but I just wanna show you what's possible with AI. AI was able to read that entire document, 106 pages, and write a full summary in 2 minutes. So if you do a lot of reading and writing on a daily basis with your business, just using this alone right here will save you a couple of hours a day. Let's move on to our next example, which is using AI to brainstorm and plan. All right, so I'm gonna use ChatGPT again for this task, and this time I'm gonna put it on thinking mode. That generally creates a better output because it takes longer for the task to process. And don't worry, I will include this prompt in my free Skool community, so that way you can just focus on this and you don't have to worry about copy word for word on what this prompt says. So in this example, I'm gonna tell AI that I own a commercial cleaning company. Just plug in whatever your business is and tell it to come up with marketing event ideas to get me more customers. So here's what I said. Act as an event marketing specialist that specializes in helping commercial cleaning companies plan and execute marketing events to get more customers. I own a commercial cleaning company and I'm looking to do some kind of marketing event to get more customers. My budget is $2,000. Your task is to come up with 15 effective marketing event ideas with the goals of getting me more customers that is within my budget. And boom. And just like that, we now have 15 ideas. By the way, you can ask for more than 15. You can ask for 50, 100, even 200, and AI is going to generate that for you. So let's take a look. First one is property manager lunch and learn. We target apartments plus office property managers. Why does this work? Because they're decision makers. They show up and they build trust fast. Okay. Facility managers breakfast briefing. And why does that work? Morning meetings are short plus high attendance. You target medical, schools, manufacturing, and warehouses. Third idea is clean score walkthrough day. Free building audit event. Targeting medical, office plus retail managers. Why does this work? Because it gives them a reason to book a walkthrough now. So on and so forth. 15 ideas that we asked for. Now let's see. If you want the highest ROI, option 3 is best. If your goal is to book walkthrough fast, I'd pick property manager, or not option 3 is the best. Here's the best 3. If your goal is to book walkthrough fast, which is what our goal is here, I'd pick property manager lunch and learn, clean score walkthrough day, or vendor partner mixer, co-host. These consistently create real conversations with the decision makers and they don't rely on hope marketing. If you want, I'll take your top 2 and build a 2-week execution plan plus invite plus follow-up scripts to fill the room. So that was the brainstorm part. Now let's pick one and have AI plan it for us. Let's pick property manager lunch and learn. I'm gonna say I like property manager lunch and learn. Build out a 2-week execution plan. I'm just gonna copy that, plus invites, plus follow-up scripts. All right, so it's planning that for us right now. So this is gonna take a couple of minutes. Let's skip until this is done. All right, looks like it's done. So let's go ahead and take a look at this 2-week plan that it built for us. So here's the goal. We want to target 10 to 20 property and facility managers. The outcome is to book 5 to 10 walkthroughs within 7 days after the event. The offer from this is free facility cleanliness score card plus 48-hour proposal. Here's the event blueprint. We're going to keep it simple. Format is 45 to 60 minutes. Location's going to be their conference room, which is best, or a small meeting room at a restaurant or co-working space. Time, Tuesday to Thursday, 11:30 to 12:30 lunchtime. I think it's pretty cool that it's telling us what days to pick based on the demographics that we're going after. A food box lunch plus drinks, no mess, no buffet line. That's great. The content theme is how to cut tenant complaints, past inspections, and stop cleaning surprises. I like that. So here's our 14-day execution plan. Day 1, focus on locking the offer plus the assets. And all of these are the stuff that we would have to do in day 1. So picking a niche, property managers or facility managers don't mix. That's a good tip. Name the event, create your hook plus call to action. Build 3 simple assets, 1 page each. Invite flyer, cleanliness scorecard, 1 page case study, before and after plus results. And just on a quick side note, you can have AI do all of that for you, just FYI. Day 2, build your target list, the real work. So here's what we'd have to do. Build a list of 60 to 120 people to invite. You need volume or source for building the list. Google Map, LinkedIn, local commercial real estate groups. Here's a few directories to look for. Chamber list, existing contacts, title to targets. Either property managers, facility managers, director of ops, or building engineers or office manager. Put in a simple tracker like Google Sheet for all this. Day 3, we secure the venue plus the date plus the lunch vendor. And here's all the tasks that we would have to do. Day 4, registration page plus confirmation system and all the stuff that we have to do in day 4. Day 5, outreach wave number 1, sending email plus LinkedIn. So send an invite email to your list, keep it short, and then LinkedIn Connect, okay? And then the goal is 5 registrations from this. They even gave us a script for us to copy and paste in our email. Here's the subject, and here's the copy. Day 6, call blitz. This is where you win. So now that we email them today, we're gonna call them. And here's the script, and the goal is 5 plus 5 registrations, so we have 10 now total. Outreach wave number 2 plus partner hosts. Ask 3 partner types to invite their clients, like HVAC vendors, pest control, flooring companies, maintenance company. That's really good. Using your other referral vendors network. Give them a forwardable invite plus promise. No hard pitch, just value. You finalize the content. This is what you do in that day. Day 9, I'm just gonna skip all the way through to day 13, which is event day, execution. And this is how you run it. It even gives us an agenda of what that looks like in that 60 minutes. Non-negotiable rule, do not pitch your company for 20 minutes. Teach first, then offer the walkthrough. That's really good. Follow up, this is where the money is made. So same day email, send them the slides, the checklist, the booking link, reply with your building type plus biggest issue, and I'll tell you what I'd fix first. It's even giving us a follow-up plan. Very interesting. Here's the budget breakdown to make sure we stay within budget, okay? You can run 2 of these events for $2K. That's awesome. What I need from you to tailor it fast. Your city, area, who you're targeting, like property managers or facility managers, pick one. Your best proof, even 1 story, results, turnaround time, complaint reduction, etc. If you answer those 3, I'll write your exact invite copy plus call script plus 12 slide outline, scorecard template to customize your niche. Very cool. So all of that between the brainstorming and the planning probably took less than 10 minutes overall. Now, how long would it take you to brainstorm and plan a marketing event to get more customers for your business? I remember I was doing this when I was in real estate, and something like this would take my team and I probably over a day to do. And we would do this all day long, brainstorming and then planning. That was the terrible part. All right, moving on to the second pillar, which is leveraging AI for marketing. Now, this is the secret to the smaller businesses with no marketing team that is able to compete with the big guys in their market. With big marketing teams, they use AI in their marketing. Now, you can do so many stuff as far as using AI in marketing, depending on what you do. Think of any time you're doing digital marketing, AI can assist you with that. Here, we're just gonna work on one example together, and I wanna show you how I use AI to help me generate 30 days of content on Facebook in under 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm inside of my ChatGPT, and in it, I have built a custom GPT called Local Service Social Planner. And in this, it allows me to generate content from my Facebook, 30 days of content from my Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. And don't worry, I'm gonna include this for you for free in my free Skool community with the link below at the end of this video. So here, I'm just gonna click on help me generate 30 days of content for Facebook. And now it's gonna ask me a list of questions to understand what business I'm in, what kind of, what do I sell, who's my target customers, and what I'm trying to do with all of this Facebook post. All right, so I just answer all of these questions. I'm gonna hit enter as though I own a commercial cleaning company. So let's see how it's gonna build out a 30-day content calendar for us. Now this is gonna take a few minutes, so let's skip it and we'll get to the results. All right, so it looks like the result is done. So let's take a look at what it said. So here's the summary of my answers. My business is commercial cleaning. I'm in the San Antonio, Texas market, 40-mile radius. My ideal customers are medical facilities. The goal of my Facebook posts are educational, and then leads, and then brand building. The voice is no nonsense, professional, and posting cadence is 5 times a week, no constraints. Assumptions I'm using, tell me if you want changes. I'm owner operated or small team, targeting office managers, practice managers, and admins, selling reliability, compliance, and consistency, not cheap pricing. All right, so here's who we're targeting with our Facebook post, the ideal client profile, which is practice managers and administrators at medical facilities. Okay. Our area or core offer, primary angle, mistake clinics make that put patient, staff, and compliance at risk. Main CTA, free estimates, DM keyword. Content mix is gonna be 60% educational, 20% authority and building trust, and 20% conversion. Let's take a look. It's gonna be 20 posts total. So day 1, I'm just gonna show you a couple of posts just so you see what it looks like. I'm not gonna read through all of 20 posts. Let's take a look at the first post, which is educational. And the hook is medical offices fail cleaning inspections for this reason. It's a very catchy hook. The caption is most medical facilities don't fail because they skip cleaning. They fail because they clean the wrong things. High touch points like door handles, light switches, and exam tables are often missed and cleaned improperly. In medical spaces, details matter more than frequencies. The asset, which is the photo idea, could be a photo of an exam room, touch points where with text overlay. And then call to action here would be comment checklist for a medical cleaning checklist. On a side note, if you don't have that ready, you can use AI to create that for you in a matter of a minute. And here's the right hashtags to use in this business and in this market. Okay? All right, let's look at the second post. Again, it's educational, and the hook is gonna be daily versus deep cleaning in medical facility. Caption is, daily cleaning keeps things looking clean. Deep cleaning keeps facility compliant. Too many clinics rely on daily wipe downs alone. That's not enough for infection control. Both are required and they're not the same. Here is the photo idea, split graphic of daily versus deep. And the call to action here is going to be DM us audit to see what your facility may be missing. And here's the hashtags to use. That's really good. All right, let's go all the way down to make sure that we have 20 days of content. Here it is, 20 posts. Weekly batching plans, 2 ready to ship conversion posts. These are evergreen content ideas. Save this. And if you want next, I can rewrite this for LinkedIn, add a lead magnet checklist, turn this into a reusable monthly templates, call to actions to book calls instead of DM. Just tell me the direction. How amazing was that? How long would it take you to do this manually, to plan 30 days of Facebook content to post? AI just did this for us in about 5 minutes or less. And that's how I use AI for marketing. All right, moving to the third and last pillar, which is using AI for advisory. And understanding this will help you take your business to the next level. Let me share with you a quick story. I was at a conference recently. It was a very big time entrepreneur speaker, and he was teaching us on how to take your business to the next level. And he taught us a framework of, and I'm gonna share this with you. He said, you have to understand where your business is at, and then you have to understand where you're going next. Clarity is power, right? And to get from here to here, that bridge is the how. That's how you're gonna get your business to the next level. And he said, that's where most people get wrong. It's not about the how, but he said to focus on the who. I mean, there's a book written about this, right? Who, not how. But here's the point that he was making. Because you don't know the exact how, because you haven't been at that next level yet, so your plan is probably a guess. And so what we need to do is hire the right who and have that right who put together the right how for us. So that way we're able to get to the next level. Now that sounds like a great concept, right? But on the way home, as I was sitting on the plane thinking about this concept, something was not sitting right with me. As I was thinking about the small business owners out there who doesn't know the right who, or you know what? Let's say you do know the right who, but come to find out that right who charges a very high coaching ticket, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. And for most of that, small business owners aren't able to be in a financial position to afford or to invest in something like that. So then what? And I think this is where AI comes in. And this is the value that AI can provide for us, because AI has been trained on these experts knowledge because they have put it on the internet. So AI knows about it. So then we can leverage AI for advisory. So let me show you 2 examples of how we can go about this on using AI for advisory. We're gonna build on our earlier example, if you remember, using Perplexity for research, and we research about all the big players in my market. I'm gonna take that research and feed it to a marketing expert and ask for help as far as coming up with an offer stack that's gonna help me stand out in my market, along with helping me to create a brand new unique selling proposition based on what all the big players are doing, so that way I can stand out in my market. And the second thing I'm gonna do is after that, then I'm gonna take it and feed it to a sales expert, where I'm gonna ask it to create some sales script for me. So let's get started with it. With this task, I'm using ChatGPT again, and inside of it, I've already built a custom GPT who's trained to be a marketing expert. I call her Mary, the marketing advisor. So in this, I'm just gonna paste my instructions, which is I own a commercial cleaning company in the San Antonio, Texas area, and just ask Mary to help me come up with an offer that would stand out in my market, and also to help me come up with a unique selling proposition that would stand out in my market. Now this is gonna take a couple of minutes, so let's skip forward until we get the output. All right, it's done. So it took a couple of minutes. Let's see here what it said. Here's what jumps out from your competitor report. Most big players in San Antonio win on scale and tenure, like these people, these companies, a franchise system plus tech, like these companies, or no contract, these companies. The most common market gap are inconsistent quality, franchise variation, like big companies, small care, and very little pricing transparency. An offer that would stand out, 3 strong opinions. So offer 1, it's clean proof, trial plus scorecard, best for winning switches. Position is proof, not promises. And here's the offer. Simple, 14-day risk-free trial. You can structure as a first 2 weeks at 50% or first clean free, depending on margins. After every clean, they get a clean proof report checklist, plus restroom photo verification, plus issues found, plus fixes completed. Missed the agreed scorecard. Example given like 90 out of 100 twice in a month. That month's labor is free. We credit your next clean if you want less risk. Why does this stand out in my market? Because competitors talk about quality system, but you're selling visible proof plus measurable standard, which directly attacks the inconsistent franchise crew. Weakness note across the market. Second offer is 2-hour fixed guarantee plus on-call spot clean. The third one is transparent pricing menu and no surprise invoice promise. I like the first one a lot. Okay. And task 2, a unique selling proposition that would stand out. You want a USP that is believable, that's different from no contract, green, we're local, and we use tech, and specific enough to repeat everywhere. So my number 1 recommended USP, use this everywhere, would be the only commercial cleaning team in San Antonio that delivers proof of clean after every visit, photo, verified checklist, a clean score, and a 2-hour fixed guarantee. Support bullets. This is what makes it real. The clean proof report, every clean, photos plus checklist, clean score, so simple of 0 to 100 tied to your agreed priorities, 2-hour fixed guarantee, business hours, consistent A-team crews, reduce the random crew problem that franchises often create. And here are some more ideas on more unique selling propositions. If you want the fastest win, pair offer A, which is clean proof trial plus scorecard, with USP 1. That combo is a clean wedge because it tackles the 2 biggest buyer fears. Oh, will they actually do a good job? Here you're providing proof and score. And what happens when they miss? It's a 2-hour fixed guarantee. If you tell me your ideal customers, like office buildings, medical schools, warehouse, dealerships, and your average contract size, I'll tie in the offer terms so it's both irresistible and profitable. How amazing was that? We just took our competitors' analysis research in my market and feed that to AI and tell AI to act as a marketing expert and basically create an offer stack that would help me stand out in my market. And then there's the proof in the pudding. All right, now let's take this to the next level. Now let's enlist a sales expert and just have the sales expert to come up with a sales script for us to talk with leads on the phone, so that way we can use this new offer and use this new unique selling proposition. So I'm going to bring in another custom GPT that I created, who's the sales expert. So we're going to bring in Sarah, the sales advisor. And don't worry, again, all this stuff for free in my free Skool community. All right, I'm going to tell Sarah, I like that. Pair of offer A and USP number 1. Help me create sales scripts to leads on the phone, convert them to appointments. Also include most common objections and how you would handle them. All right, looks like it's done. So let's see what Sarah, the sales advisor, said. Awesome, offer A plus USP number 1 is built for appointment setting because it gives you a reason to meet that isn't, let me bid your cleaning. Below are phone scripts you can use right away, inbound and outbound, plus the most common objections and how you would handle them. So core positioning, memorize this. So this is our unique selling proposition right here. All right, outbound call. All right, here's the opener. Hi, is this Bob? Bob, this is Vin here with ABC Cleaning Company, commercial cleaning company here in San Antonio. We help offices avoid the usual cleaning headaches by sending proof of clean after every visit, photo checklist, simple clean score, and a 2-hour fixed guarantee. Quick question, are you the person who oversees janitorial or is that someone else? If it's not the decision maker, then say no worries, who's the best person for that? And what's the best way to reach them? And then if they say they are, then say perfect. The reason I'm calling is we're offering a clean proof trial. We score the cleaning and you get a report after each service so it's measurable. Before I let you go, can I ask you 2 quick questions to see if it's even relevant? And then here's our screening questions and then bridge to the appointment, which is got it. That's exactly what the clean proof scorecard is designed to fix because it's not trust us, it's documented. Close for appointment, 2 option close. The next step is super simple. We do a 10 to 15 minute walkthrough in person or in FaceTime, build your clean score, priorities, and then you decide if you want the trial. Do you have time Tuesday at 10:30 or Wednesday at 2? And if they say yes, then great. What's the address should I meet at? And then script 2, which is inbound lead call from either a website or referral, and you want to book an appointment from that, okay? So opener, thanks for calling Vin, ABC Cleaning Company. This is Vin. Before we talk pricing, let's make sure we're a fit. What type of facility is it? And what's prompting you to look right now? So qualify them fast with these questions, and then this is where you differentiate. Perfect. The way we're different is we provide proof of clean after every visit, photo verified checklist, a clean score you approve, and if something is missing, we have a 2-hour fixed guarantee. That's why most clients switch to us. Book the walkthrough to price it accurately and not miss anything. We do a quick walkthrough. It's 10 to 15 minutes. So today at 4:30 work or tomorrow morning. Script 3, gatekeeper script to reach decision maker. Hi, quick question. Who handles the cleaning vendor for the building? I'm not selling anything over the phone. I just need the right person to see if our clean proof trial would be relevant. If they push back, totally understand. We're not generic janitorial bid. We're the team that sends proof of clean after every visit and guarantee a 2-hour fix. Who would be the right person for something like that? That's pretty good. Voicemail. This is the voicemail you would leave if they don't answer the phone. Send me info, okay? So turn this into an appointment. Happy to. Quick thing, so I send you the right info. Are you more concerned about consistency, restroom, or floors? Perfect. The clear proof system makes the most sense when you see it's tied to your building. Let's schedule a 10-minute walkthrough, and I'll email the sample report afterward. Is Tuesday at 10:30 or Wednesday at 2 better? And here are the objections and best responses for commercial cleaning. This is what you say when they say we already have a cleaner. Totally, most of our clients did too. Quick question, if they're perfect, you wouldn't take my call. What's the one thing you'd improve on if you could? Whatever they answer, you say, got it. That's exactly what we fix with our clean proof, measurable standard, and documented result. Let's do a quick walkthrough and I'll show you what your scorecard would look like. Tuesday at 10:30 or is Wednesday at 2 work best for you? Again, I'm not going to read all of this. It's irrelevant if that's not your business, commercial cleaning, but I just want to show you what AI was able to do for us here with creating a sales script specific to the type of business that we're asking for. So here's what you said if they would say we're under contract or just give me a price. We're shopping for bids, send a quote. We don't have time. Email me and I'll look after. Your guarantee sounds too good. We've been burned. So on and so forth. One money line to use anytime you feel stuck. Totally fair. The reason clients choose us isn't a pitch, it's proof. After every clean, you can see what got done, what got found, and what got fixed. That's great. That's gold. Want me to tailor this to your ideal customers? Tell me what's your best niche. Is it medical, office, industrial, retail, your minimum monthly contract you want, and your typical service hours? And I'll rewrite these scripts with industry-specific pain points, tighter questions, and exact wording to maximize pain points in that niche. And that right there is our sales expert, Sarah. And from those 2 examples, I hope you see how you can use AI for advisory to take your business to the next level. If you enjoy that and want my social planner that I use to generate 30 days of Facebook content in less than 5 minutes, along with the sales and marketing expert custom GPT that I built, you can grab them for free in my free Skool community. Check out the link below to grab them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.